YouTube? It's your girl Monique Nicole, and I am back with another video. Before we get started, honey, if you are new to my channel, please click that subscribe button down below. While you're there, go ahead and click the notification bell. That way you will be notified whenever I drop new content. And while you are there, go ahead and thumbs up this video. Help a sister out in these YouTube streets, okay? So today, honey, we are going to be covering a topic, a rather controversial topic in pop culture. And I'm going to be coming at it at an angle that may surprise a lot of you. I'm going to be, truly coming at it from a more intellectual, dare I say, mature, open-minded, aspect of the situation. Okay. So I'm sure you guys can tell by the title of this video and by my background that I am talking about Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, more so specifically Kim Kardashian and her sex tape. Now, for those of you that do not follow the Kardashian tribe, the famed family just launched a new reality series, right, on Hulu. This is like big. They walked away from their show on E, which was on for like, oh my gosh, 13 or 14 years, I think. They walked away from that about a year or two ago and signed on with a huge deal with Hulu. And so they are now back in the reality TV streets. And, people have a lot of things to say. So far, it's been 2 episodes thus far. And things are getting interesting. I was very surprised that we did get a Kanye cameo this week. Poor Kim. I'm gonna say this. Let me actually give some disclaimers. A lot of you guys are new to me, new to my channel. So I want to give you some, some disclaimers and some background as far as where I'm at with certain things. So I am a day one Kanye West fan. I have been a fan for damn near 20 years now. I have his old albums, huge. I've seen him twice in concert. I'm a huge Kanye fan as far as music, right? I have been following him since the days of the Book Bag and Louis Vuitton and all that shit. So I go way back with the brother. However, I am able to separate artistry from the person. When it comes to Kanye, I do sympathize more because of, his mental health condition. I am a big mental health advocate. I worked in mental health for 3 years. It opened my eyes up to a lot of things. So I look at it in a different lens. There are things that he does that I hate, but I still try to come from a sympathetic standpoint. So that's just some background disclaimer as far as yay. I say poor Kim because for those of you that have experienced it, dealing with someone who has a severe mental health is it's hard, it's challenging, it's emotional, it's taxing, it's all those things. So I do have sympathy for her because Kanye, as we've seen in the press, is not the easiest person to deal with. Okay, so despite how you may feel about her, you have to give her credit for putting up with that and honestly just being gracious with him as far as the press. But that's neither here nor there. We're actually really, really gonna be talking about the infamous sex tape with Kim Kardashian and Ray J. For you guys, for those that don't know, I am a content writer for the Jasmine brand. Basically, that's a gossip site. We do all types of entertainment news, gossip, celebrity stuff. So that's my cup of tea, hence this video. And I actually was assigned an article today, which basically covered a scene from their new show. So Kanye made an appearance on this week's episode of The Kardashians on Hulu. And basically, in real time, I guess, at the time of the taping, this is literally the morning of Kim Kardashian hosting SNL. So she's under a lot of stress. There's a lot of stuff going on. All this hoopla is going on, right? Behind the scenes, we had no idea this shit was going on. Behind the scenes, Kanye, who I will say this, it is clear Kim definitely has love for Kanye. She still has admiration for him. She will always give him credit for the things that he helped her with. That is for sure. She has said it. She even spent time talking about him on her SNL monologue. Like, she still has love for him, but it's clear she's not in love with him anymore. So sidebar. Anyway, Kanye was in New York with Kim and her team, gearing up for SNL, I guess, to be supportive, maybe help her with her fashions, what have you. This brother, this is how you know he really still loves her. This brother left New York, hopped on a plane, went to LA, and at the airport, I don't have to say allegedly because Kanye West has confirmed this, met up with Ray J at the airport to retrieve the sex tape, okay, between Ray J and Kim all these years ago. So Kim was very emotional because Ray J's manager or whatever, I think Whack 100, whatever he is to Ray J, he's in Ray J's camp. He basically like threatened and said, oh, there's more to the sex tape and we're going to release it, da 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 da. And basically I guess Kanye reached out to Ray J. They met up at the airport and Ray J gave him anything and everything sex tape related. On the episode, we see Kanye give it to Kim. Kim gets emotional. She thanks him. She talks about how much this means to her, all this stuff. Very emotional, okay? I'm making this video today, guys, because I've been feeling this way for a while, right? I have been feeling this way for a while, and I've just never voiced it publicly. And I'm probably going to stand alone in this, and that's okay because I feel like it's the right thing to do. Now listen, Kim Kardashian is very controversial. Do I agree with everything that she does or has done? Absolutely not. However, I'm going to say this. And as a black woman, I'm saying this, and I don't really care who wants to agree, who doesn't want to agree. Just hear me out, people. I just ask that you stay open-minded and you just hear me out and hear the points that I'm trying to make and all that good stuff. So just be open-minded with me, okay? I do feel like while there are things to point at and critique about Kim Kardashian, Lord knows there's things we could critique about. Lord knows there is. However, I do think she is one of the few people in entertainment, what have you, that receives a lot of unnecessary and unwarranted hate. I am not saying she's perfect. I am not saying there aren't things to critique, but I do feel like she receives a lot of unwarranted hatred. And that's a fact. You can hop on any blog, Instagram site, and go under the comment section, and you will see how this woman is ripped to shreds for simply breathing, okay? She is one of those people where if she blinks wrong, someone has something to say. If she could walk outside and say the sky is blue and y'all gonna get mad at her. I do feel like that, and I feel like the proof is out there. So please just be open-minded with me and just hear me out. When it comes to Kim Kardashian, if you don't like her, if you can't stand her, what have you, you are, what's the word? You have the right to have your opinion. However, when it comes to her, I am sick and tired of hearing about a sex tape. I am sick. When I tell y'all I'm sick, I am sick and tired of hearing about her sex tape and people using it against her to diss her. There's so many points that I want to make, and I hope I get to them and don't forget anything. I should have taken notes, to be honest. Forget your hatred for her. Put your feelings and your dislike for her to the side for just a few minutes, guys. For just a few minutes, for me, put it to the side for just a few minutes. On a basic human level, I want us as a society to understand how effed up it is that we are still in 2022 still holding a sex tape that was made 20 years ago. I will repeat, for those that may not know, the sex tape was made 20 years ago. 20 years ago. Do you know how much happens in 20 fucking years? Do you know how much evolving happens in 20 years? It was made 20 years ago. However, it was leaked and released in 2007. I am so shitty at math. So I think that's 17 or 18 years. Y'all, I suck at math. Don't judge me now. I was way off. 15 years ago. So the sex tape was made 20 years ago. I don't think a lot of people knew that. The sex tape was made 20 years ago. However, it was leaked and released, or leaked at least, in 2007, which is still, that was 15 years ago. So I'm going to repeat it again for the new people coming in. Take aside your dislike for her. Take it aside. Just put it, your dislike for Kim Kardashian, just put it to the side for 2 seconds. On a basic human level, I need us as a people, as society, whatever, to understand it is incredibly effed up and ass backwards that we are holding a sex tape made 20 years ago over a woman's head. Have we not learned anything? Have we not progressed? Like, what happened to the girl power? What happened to the Me Too's and the this and the that and the girl power and equality? What happened to that? Because it just seems like when it comes to women, it goes out the window. And I understand that some of y'all are not gonna be able to receive this. Some of y'all hate her so much, y'all are not gonna be willing, and that's fine. This message, it's okay if y'all disagree with me. I just want to bring a very polarizing topic and deliver it in a different lens. I want us to look at it in a different lens. That's all. I just want us to think about things from a different perspective sometimes. You know, this woman has been bashed for 15 years. And again, there are valid reasons to not like her from the past. Me personally, I think the person she is today is much better than the person she was back then. I think she's grown a lot. I think she's matured a lot. I don't think she's a terrible person. I don't think she's a terrible person. Do I agree with everything about her? Hell no. Are there things to critique? Hell yes. But I don't think it's fair the amount of hate she gets. And I don't think it's fair that society has held a sex tape over a woman's head that she did 20 years ago with her then boyfriend. She wasn't gangbanged. She didn't smash the homies. She didn't get a train ran on her. I'm sorry, I know that's vulgar, but it is what it is. Those things didn't happen. This girl made a sex tape with her then boyfriend. And I know bitches that have done worse. Okay. So it's just like, and Ray J gets no slack from it. But the real tea is low key. Sorry, Ray J Boo. The way it's looking and the things that have kind of happened, I've heard over the years, and it's looking like either Ray J himself or someone from Ray J's camp leaked it. So again, in my story that I wrote today for the Jasmine brand, in watching the clip from the Kardashian episode, Kanye met up with Ray J at LAX to retrieve the entire sex tape, including, quote unquote, unseen footage. It turns out the leftover footage, I guess I can say, was just Kim and Ray J out and about. They weren't really, it was nothing sexual. It was just them out on vacation chilling. But I say that because it's just, guys, let's think about it for a second. 20 years later, Ray J, you still have the footage 20 years later? Does that not ring a bell? Does that not alarms go off from anybody? I mean, I've personally always felt like Ray J himself leaked it, and or possibly someone from his camp, someone from his team leaked it. I have always kind of, felt that. So it's not that surprising. It's not that surprising. But I just feel like all these years, right? People have been bashing Kim. People have been saying, oh, you and your mom, signed a deal and you and your mom leaked it. For years, people were saying Kim leaked it. But really, all signs point to Ray J. Like, this nigga still has the fucking footage in his possession 20 years later. Why the hell do you have it? Why do you have it, bro? Why do you have it, dude? And I'm not saying that he would put anything out today. I'm not saying that because, I do feel like Ray J has changed and matured a little bit. He does have children now of his own. So I don't think he would put out anything additional, but I still have my eyebrow raised to why he even has it in the first place. I think that is fucking weird. And I think it's just fucked up that for 15 years, people have been blaming Kim about, oh, you leaked it. Oh, it was a setup between you and your mom. No, dude, it fucking wasn't. Someone leaked it. And I just feel like if it wasn't Ray J himself, someone from his camp, someone from his team leaked it. Oh my God, you guys, it is so, I don't know. As a woman, I'm in a tough predicament because I'm a Black woman, right? So in certain aspects, I understand why Black women don't like Kim Kardashian, but I just feel like she has received an unfair amount of hatred. I just think it's fucked up to continue to hold something like this on someone's head. Like, dude, she's a freaking mom now. Let me see. She's a mom. She's got 4 beautiful kids. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like she's come a long way. She's not the same Kim Kardashian that she once was. She's not. And as someone who I have actually watched the Kardashian show since 2007 or 8, I think 07 or 08 when it first came out, when they were like real humble. They didn't have all that money. They were working at their little boutique in Calabasas and trying to make a way. And she was Paris Hilton's fucking whatever assistant, whatever she was. Like, I've been watching since then. And I can tell you the Kim Kardashian that she is today is so much better than she was back then. Because back then she was annoying. She was selfish. She was always for self. She was, hi, I'm Kim Kardashian. She was very annoying back in those days. But I feel like she has truly evolved. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to become a lawyer now. She's actually helping the Black community. She's helping with prison reform and getting innocent people out of jail. Like, she's changed. And I feel like, who the hell are we? Who the hell are you? Me? Who are we to to reduce to no, who are we to one, hold someone accountable for their past, two, not allow someone to grow and evolve, and three, who the hell are we to reduce someone and their value to something as small as a sex tape? But we're not doing that with the man. And again, take her out of it. Take your dislike for her out of it. Take her out of it. On a human level, it is fucked up. And I'm like, damn, are we back in the 60s when women don't have no fucking rights and we're still just looked at as like nothing? Like, come on, guys. Like, it's fucked up. It is fucked up that Ray J has never had to like take, accountability for it. Like, this woman had to do interviews back in 2008. She had to go on the Tyra show where she was judged and ridiculed and this, that, and the third. And it always gets thrown in her face. And it's effed up. Like, why are we still talking about it? Like, what's the big deal? It's really, in the grand scheme of it, it's not a big deal. Like I said, she didn't smash the homies. She didn't get gangbanged. She didn't get a train ran on her. She made a sex tape with her then boyfriend. Can we not hold it? Can we just not? So here's a picture of Kanye on the show. He popped up in New York. I wish I had video footage, but y'all, I'm still trying to figure out this StreamYard thing and how to work it behind the scenes. So bear with me. In the future, I will have video footage. But this is Yeezy in New York with Kim. This is like her big debut of SNL. So this is Kim opening up the suitcase. So in the suitcase, you guys, was like a laptop. Wait, let me actually refer to my article that I wrote on the Jasmine brand. Let me pull it up, y'all. Let me see. Because I want y'all to understand. Okay, so in the suitcase, it was a computer, a hard drive, a computer tower, and a monitor, right? And it allegedly had, not allegedly, I don't have to say allegedly, it had I guess remaining footage of the sex tape. And let me say again, there was no sexual acts. So on the footage that Kanye did receive from Ray J at the airport, there was no extra images or footage of sexual acts. The remaining footage was simply just Kim and Ray J hanging out around town, doing whatever. Nothing sexual. I don't know. There's so much that I could say. She's got kids, you guys. She has kids. She's grown, she's evolved. And I don't think any of us would want someone to hold anything over our head in such a in such a terrible way. There's so much I can say. I feel like my brain is kind of just going numb now. I'm actually tired, you guys. I'm not gonna flex. I am a little tired. But yeah, that's just all. I just really wanted to hop on here and just give my 2 cents. Again, there's not that many Black women on social media who are trying to throw a bone at Kim Kardashian. I'm probably one of the few. And I just want us to be more open-minded, to see things from a different lens, and just kind of grow up a little bit. You know what I mean? I feel like as I'm getting older, even though I work in media, like on an entry level, way, but I'm in the media world. You know what I mean? I have to write about these celebrities every fucking day. And as I've gotten older, I just find it's just not cool to be mean anymore. Don't get me wrong. I'm not perfect. I still say my comments. I'm still critical about certain things and certain people. I just feel like it is not fun to be mean. Like, I don't want to be mean anymore. Like, I don't like it. Like, it's not fun. As you get older, it's not fun. And because I work in media, because I'm always on social media, because I read comments, because I see what people say, it's just a lot of us are very hateful. Like, we come off very hateful. And I just want us to kind of check ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Forget her race, forget who she is on a human level, especially women out there. As women, you know this is fucked up. Forget that it's Kim Kardashian. On a human level, on a basic human level, woman to woman, you know it's fucked up. You know if it was you, your friend, you know it's fucked up. If it was you, your friend, your homegirl, you wouldn't want nobody doing this to you. You wouldn't want people to reduce you in your value to just, oh, she had a sex tape. Like, let's be real, guys. The sex tape was leaked in 2007. Again, they filmed it 20 years ago. I'm going to keep saying it because I don't think people know that it was filmed 20 years ago. I would fucking slit my wrist if people were still talking about some shit I did 20 years ago. Like, oh my God, like, let her fucking live. But anyway, what was I going to say? Fuck, I just completely lost my train of thought. Fuck. Oh, yeah. It was released in 2007. Please understand, you don't have to like her, but baby, respect the grind, respect the hustle. It took more than a sex tape to make her famous and keep her famous. Like, you cannot reduce that woman to just a sex tape, because Paris Hilton had a sex tape. Other people had a sex tape, and we're not talking about those people anymore. You know what I mean? You have to give credit where it's due. Like, Kim and her family were fucking entertaining. Like, before social media, before the constant online scrutiny, those first few seasons of the show were fucking entertaining. Like, this is when Bruce was still Bruce Jenner. This is when they were low-key, I don't want to say broke, but they ain't had no money like they do now. This is when they were still working in their little boutique. Like, you saw a real, like, authentic family that people could relate to, and they were freaking enjoyable. Like, 2008, like, they were really, 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 well, maybe 2007, I don't know. They were really enjoyable. You know what I mean? Sometimes I do miss those old days where it was just more simpler, and, you know, it wasn't all this, like, I'm the kind of, like, I do kind of miss that, the less fancier days. But I have to say, Kim has grown again. She used to be she used to be so freaking annoying. She used to be selfish. She used to be vain. She used to be hella annoying. Trust me, as someone who doesn't hate her, she was fucking annoying back then. But she's evolved since then. She's evolved. She has truly, truly evolved. And I just feel like it's fucked up as society. We always blame the woman. Fuck race. Forget about race. And if you like her or not, you know what's fucked up. We always blame the woman. The woman always gets put down. The woman always gets the blame and ridicule. Always. And it doesn't fail. Even now, even in 2022, the woman always gets blamed. The woman never gets benefit of the doubt, ever. Ray J came out of this unscathed. He never had to answer a bunch of questions. He didn't have to go on a fucking whole apology tour like she did. He didn't have to go on the Tyra Banks show and get grilled. And if he did an interview, it was one, like, she was the one getting scrutinized. She was the one getting slut shamed still in 2022, 20 years later, still getting slut shamed. Still. Can we stop doing that to women? Can we fucking stop? Can we stop? Oh my God. Anyways, guys, I think I'm done. I don't think I really have much more to say about the topic. It's kind of, for me, it's just clear. But I know there's some of you that are not going to understand where I'm coming from. You guys are not going to agree with me. You guys are going to still hate her. And that's fine. I'm not asking you to not hate her. I'm just asking you to see something from a different lens, in a different point of view. And maybe check yourself, even women, check yourself on your own, like, sexism and misogyny. And because we kind of have it towards each other sometimes. We kind of pick and choose when we want to be pro-woman and equality and when we don't. I do feel like we do that. Even as women, we're guilty of doing that. But anyways, guys, that's all I got, honey. Ain't got no more. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Please help a sister out. I'm trying to grow, honey, in these YouTube streets. So please help a sister out. Whether you agree or disagree, please drop down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you were enlightened by anything that I had to say, or if you still hate the woman, that's on you. I can't change your mind. I'm just trying to help us think from a different point of view, in a different lens, okay? But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and supporting me. I appreciate it. Again, like the video and subscribe to my channel. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye. Yes.